sharp like ice pick. Me no touch 30 but me in my element like zinc. Press pan C78603, so you know that's salicylic. Knock them out like Ali did it. If a quarters next then you know say we have to dig it. Quiz light, you know say I'm happy with it. Cause welcome ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fans. Welcome to the late night quiz show. And I am your host, Dala, the Quiz Wiz. Yes. This is the fourth episode, the fourth show in a series of shows where we unpack, where we explain, where we entertain, where we provide additional commentary for the National Schools Challenge Quiz Program held in Jamaica. Yes. I need to apologize first and foremost. We did supposed to release the episode last night, but you want to say, I would be reach the studio, the producer said the mic lost. Yeah, that story there, we don't too understand how that go. But yes, it even makes sense to try explain that part here. But yes, so we're back again tonight's show, and we also want to say congratulations to Woolmer's boys. Yeah, not too long ago I watched a match and I was pleasantly pleased at the performance of the young men from Hero Circle. Boy, the last press there, Phenomenal Lobster Telephone by the Spanish artist himself, Salvador Dali, best known for his work, The Persistence of Memory. Yeah, so we have to big up to Wolbers. Yes, they played very well and, they deserve that victory. Yeah. So, followed up at the last show, we did mention some things where, we believe should be core concepts, where we need to understand, where we need to talk about as it relates to fairness and objectivity. Yeah, so tonight is the second part to that. And we want to just finish up what we did talk about. Yeah, on the last show, we discussed the facts evidence in most instances represent that objectiveness that we are trying to pursue. We discussed the facts evidence should not be outrightly dismissed without assessing it. Because a pronouncement or a decision cannot be made without first assessing that evidence. And so we want to continue the discussion there. We want to talk about consistency. Consistency in the grand scheme of fair play. Should one team have a ruling made against them because of matter A, and the next team receive a favorable outcome with regards to the same matter A, we say that not consistent. You can't do one thing today and another thing tomorrow when at the same issue you deal with. I mean, without question, every team enter the competition, they have an expectation that the judging are going to be consistent. Failure to exercise that consistency are going to mean, say what? One team are going to feel like there is some preferential treatment. There is some bias towards one team or some teams as opposed to others. And when the atmosphere they get created, you just perpetuate animosity, bad vibes, and bad blood. And we are here to talk about a road, and that's true, Sometimes somebody query them where your ear are being brought forward to before the judges. They are unnecessary. The bad them, the over them where carry the query come. Do say a foolishness they argue. Them do say the point them invalid. It has no base in human reasoning. And sometimes, boy, the coach them have such persuasive skills that the query them will never argue. Sometimes it go in them favor. And we say that can't right. It's one thing for the judges say no to a question we're wrong, It's another thing for a man or a woman come with a query. And the query itself a foolishness where you been. Alright. It's like the answer to a question is 2 3/4. But a team say 11/4. The quizmaster said that wrong, cause that not upon fame or fair paper. And so he or she might say, judges. And we do say that is an improper fraction. But what? A man with him idle self will come up to the judges and put in a query and say, no. Not in its lowest terms. And the question no mention nothing about lowest terms. We are say them think they need for cut out, but a fundamentally real level. Yeah? We are say that thing you call fair play, and we sometime add to the problem. And it no need for dead. And you know what is the sad reality, ladies and gentlemen? The sad reality is that when there exists a lack of exercise in fair play, it affect the student them. We not say it don't affect the coach them, or the fans, or the school. We are say we need to realize that the impact of the things that we are doing, it have an impact on the students. The students who play, the students who study, the students who prepare themselves and train long hours during the course of the season, the pre-season, and even the post-season. We are say psychologically, you mash up the youth them heads. It is not a good feeling to feel like you've been unfairly judged or that there was no impartiality exercised. Because you see, ladies and gentlemen, winning is easy, Losing is hard. It's easier for a winning man to process his or her win than for a losing man to lose unfairly. It takes more out of you when you lose a match than when you win one. Think about it. And when you lose unfairly, the emotions are thus further amplified, leading to a depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, and some may even go as far as to suggest suicidal thoughts. Me have a friend and she tell me say, it could be like love. When things are going good, it's easy to navigate that experience there. When things get rough or there's a breakup or something to that effect, them they feel it, I am told, is rough and tough and have a lot of stuff where just is way past enough is enough. So we are say all we need for play a part in ensuring that fair play, fair game is maintained. And on that note, we're going to wrap up the show for tonight. We are now on the cusp of the semi-finals. Some big name schools are no longer in the competition, but I still feel like the remainder of the season will have sufficient firepower. There is a lot at stake for some schools, and that is rare. They don't get the lie there. Anyway, for some schools, they don't have nothing to lose. For some this year marks a year when them can't afford to lose. I feed them competition for lose. Because see how it go on. We have other interesting topics where we want to explore upon the show. So stay tuned and, just go and keep safe and we're the boss.
Yeah.